Hey folks, Andy Baryer, Handy Andy, doing another review. Today we're looking at smart locks. And as you can see, I'm doing a little installation here, prepping up for these smart locks. Now, what makes these different are these are two touchscreen pin code based smart locks. One actually has buttons, the other one is a touchscreen, but the one with the buttons does come with a key. So you're the best of both worlds, the ability to use a pin code or a key. This one right here is completely touchscreen only, no key. What happens if you lose battery? Well, we're going to solve that in this review. So sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, folks, and cue in the intro. So let's start from the unboxing, show everything you get with these two kits. They're pretty much the exact same, except one comes with a key and the other doesn't. Of course, you get the actual unit itself, both the front plate and the back. Notice how this one has kind of buttons and the key. Now, it also comes with a single key, as you can see there right in the middle, and pretty much everything else you need. But I wish it came with two keys. Now, you're going to have to get that key cut right away. In case you lose it, then you're kind of out of luck. It does come with additional hardware, a different face plate. It does come with a 9-volt battery, thank God, because it requires it. You get two latches for the inside and the outside, and the ever important instruction manual. Notice that red sticker that has the pin codes and the programming codes for that specific lock. So you don't want to lose that. Here's the other lock unboxed. This one's the touchscreen version, and you notice that it has a nice face plate, a matte look to it. You just have to touch the different numbers. You have your two latches for the indoor and outdoors, and it has pretty much the exact same hardware as the other one. Here's your latch, your strike plate, your battery, and all the screws that you need, including the back plate. So pretty much once you have it unboxed, you're going to need like a Phillips screwdriver to get it ready for the installation. You want to make sure that you take those pin codes. I would email them to yourself, take a picture of it, email it, because you don't want to lose that. That's specific to that lock. So you want to make sure that you have that somewhere safe in case you lose the instruction manual for the lock. That's why I recommend you email it to yourself, just so that you have on record. Now let's go ahead and talk about the installation. You're going to want to read the installation manual set up step by step, because it really depends on what kind of lock and door that you have, and it has a different faceplate depending on the way that your deadbolt goes into the door frame. So basically you have to read very carefully everything in the manual to make sure that your lock and the hole that you have will accommodate. Thankfully mine did, so I'm putting the latch in right here and then the front plate of the touchscreen Schlage lock. Now it was pretty simple because the holes, everything match. You just have to get the screws, line everything up, and then use your Phillips screwdriver to put everything in. Now this could be easy or this could be hard. It really depends on the door that you have. In my case, it was a little bit easy on this part, but as I'll show you later, I did have a couple of issues. And that's the issue right here. You'll notice that the latch I'm going to put on, and there's a specific way to put it on because I accidentally put it on the wrong way, and then I had to use that little tool to prop it off and then read the manual and put it on the right way. And now I'm going to do it on the other side. I'm going to take it and push it in and just make sure that it's fully latched right in and everything works properly, because you have to have it the right way. Now here's where I ran into problems. The strike plate wasn't matching to where I had it existing, so I had to open it up using my multi-tool. After that, I was able to use the provided user codes that were on the manual to enter the code. I got the green light, open the latch, and the door opens, and then it automatically closes once you close it. But the question is battery. What happens if you run out of battery power with one of these? Or how are you going to get in if you can't enter the pin code? Well, thankfully they have a cool design because they allow you to put a 9-volt battery onto the bottom. They have the prongs that sit there and you can push it in, and that gives you enough power to basically enter your code, open the door, and then you can replace the 9-volt that's inside on the other side. But that takes away any kind of anxieties that you would have using one of these electronic locks, because you don't want the battery to run out and not be able to get in. Of course, this other one with the key, you could always just use the key as your backup. So that's a good thing that I like, that you have the best of both worlds, the ability to use a pin code or use a key. And you can even put the key in a key box beside the lock just in case as a backup. But I like both of them, to be honest with you. It's hard for me to choose between both because I see the benefits of them. Of course, I like entering with the touchscreen, but these buttons are fine. And then you just open up the latch, turn it open, and away you go. So to tell you the truth, between both of them, the only issue I really have is that latch itself, because look at my old latch right here. When I open it up, see how much it sticks out? That's a very good secure door to the door frame, whereas this latch doesn't really stick out as much. You know, it will lock it, but you can probably kick the door open. But that's the compromise that I had to make for this added convenience of being able to use a touchscreen door lock and be able to use that in lieu of keys. So you just enter your code, open up the latch, and away you go. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, leave your comments. What do you think about these electronic locks? I would love to know your opinions about them. Is it worth the retrofit? And the fact that this one doesn't connect to Wi-Fi, let me know. I'm Andy Baryer, Handy Andy, signing out. See you again next time.